Hello and welcome back to some Banished. We are still just getting started out here. Let's slow it down just a little. Now we do have our first house up, and we do have our first litter of children here that will hopefully be moving out and expanding our population. We have a house going up for them. They're not ready to move out yet, but you know, we need to be prepared for it. Food is dropping, so that might be an issue here. Let's take the builder off, and let's have one of our people start to be a gatherer. Start getting that food up above 1,000 again. Make me feel a little better. Once Tommy here grows up to be age 10, she can start helping. Now, our next thing that we're probably going to want to get started on is the trade depot, honestly. So we can maybe get some seeds going. Our logs are not where I'd like them to be. Where's the circle of influence? Okay, so down through here. Then let's gather stuff kind of in this area. Try to leave the trees around the gatherer's hut. We're in early winter. Winter is not fun in real life or in Banished. It will take up all your firewood in both instances. And nobody likes chopping fire. Well, that's not true. Chopping firewood, you know, it can be like a stress reliever. If you're just wanting to, like, beat the hell out of something. Works for that. Got a basket of blueberries here. Is that still what they're eating? Just apple, well, went through the last batch of blueberries they had, I guess. Get a drink. Alright. We need our children to grow up here so they can start helping. They will be grown up before we know it. We can go ahead and gather some of these rocks out the back of the house. Let's leave some trees. You know, in the summer, you want some shady spot to stand under. Are we on speed 10? Yeah. Once we get out of winter, I'll bring it back down to 5, but it's really hard to play under 5. For me personally. I'm too impatient. Food is rising. Very good. She's 7. She's almost gonna want a house. Who knew it snowed in the swamps? Any swamp I've ever been to, it's never snowed in Louisiana. Not while I was there, anyway. Our health is dropping. I guess it's a food variety issue going on here. Hopefully our gatherer will sort that out for us. Is he over here chopping? Oh no, I see. She's over here. So we still got some designated. Let's cancel removal for the rest of these. Start going over here. And our laborer here, turn you into a builder. Let's get this house up. She's gonna want it soon. Here she is. Our tools are slowly but surely dropping. Food's above 1,000. So let's take him off of gathering. Till we hit around that 600 mark again. I hope he doesn't move out of the house. Last time, Byron and Flossom, you know, they got in that fight. Moved out of the house from each other. These two seem to be doing okay. Getting along a little better. Maybe that was it from the beginning. It was just never going to work out. None of them could ever get along. All this stuff here. It looks so delicious. Need to get it gathered. And our population is going to be at 4. So, should we get the school up so Howelly and Tommy's kids will be our first educated citizens? Or is it too soon? Nah, I think sooner the better. After our last run there. So they got that house up. Let's work on the school next. Take you off of building. Firewood is staying up there. Very good. Late summer. I said I was going to take it down, didn't I? We're already going back into autumn. That's okay. I like fall. Winter, not so much. Got the resources. Look at all this iron. Oh my gosh. Feels so good to have that much iron. We got our town mascots here. It's a doe with her 2 babies. I wonder where the dad's at. There's another doe. Where's the buck at? Off probably making more babies. Not. Oh, they had another baby, Rome. I like that name. And once she moves out, they'll have space to even have another one. So yes, we gotta get this school up. Maybe Tommy here will be our school teacher. And she'll teach her husband slash brother. That would be hilarious. Alright. She moved out. There she goes. Do I make her the teacher? She's going to be teaching her husband slash brother. You know what? I think we'll let... I'm just going to call him Hal. We're going to let Hal become a laborer. Let him move in. Start making some babies with Tommy. And then Rome will probably be our first educated citizen. Food's dropping again. Firewood also dropping, but that's because Tommy is taking some for her house, which is fine. Look, she's not even that greedy. Only 23 firewood. Look at 103 apples. What does she have? You know, 26, 37. Not even into the triple digits. Roots, firewood. So they're starting to get a little more variety. No protein yet. Oh, and look what I found. Where did I find it? Hunting blind. Look. It's just like a little blind to hunt ducks with. Isn't that cool? It's part of the mod. I mean, obviously, I'm pretty sure the ducks are part of the mod as well. But I think we'll be putting one of those in. And we need a builder, please. Forgot we didn't even have a school built. And we're in late autumn. Let's speed it up. Let's get a firewood cutter going. And after we get that up, we will make whoever is cutting firewood then go gather. Still have stuff over here to be chopped and pickaxed. Little Rome. I love that name. Tommy's doing just fine. Two brothers running around, helping their dad, helping their dad build the schoolhouse. I think it'll be worth it. Especially this early, it's not really going to hurt our economy too bad because we don't even have much of an economy going. And I'm a little scared not to have educated citizens right away. It turns out when you let a family go on a frontier and breed together and you don't educate them, they don't get along very well. Who would have thought? Got a little tree growing. I'll let that one live. It's nice to have some trees around for shade in the summer. Getting out of late winter. 32 degrees Fahrenheit is when the snow will start to disappear. I believe I turned the weather effects off. But let's turn them back on. You can switch to Celsius if you would like in this game. You just toggle it on there. Myself, I am used to Fahrenheit. So I'm going to keep it on that. Alright, our tools. Once we hit 10, we're probably going to have to get someone on that. Food. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we need some food. Gatherer. It'll perk back up there pretty quick as they start gathering stuff. And let's clear path for our schoolhouse here. And where's your brother at? 7 years old. So he's coming up. Got some coats. Yeah, we need to get our coat industry kind of up and running a little quicker than last time. I don't think that was the reason that things kind of took a turn for the worse, but it definitely wasn't helping. That's for sure. It almost looks like we're like settled in a crater here. Like something came in and smashed right into the earth. Years and years ago. Left all this debris. Our health isn't going up, but it's not really... Or it's not going down anymore, but it doesn't really look like it's going up either. Come on, Howie. You and Tommy need to be getting our population off the ground here. So we got a builder, a gatherer, and a laborer. We don't need a builder. 2 gatherers, definitely be better than 1. This is Tommy here in the yellow. Her and her mom are out there pickaxing, while the father is out here picking leaves and mushrooms. Come on, Howie. Age up a little quicker. Got us a rainy spring day here. And now it's sunny. Just kind of like real spring. 1 second it's raining, and then all of a sudden it's sunny. I cannot wait until we can get building on this little island over here. Wow. That is where's our map at? It's like a really thin string of land here. So it's technically not even an island, because it's connected down here. That's pretty cool. Alright, how we doing? Still living alone? Almost. I think they go to school at age 10. So instead of becoming a laborer, they'll go straight to school. I believe is the age they go. Could be wrong though. Food's climbing back up. Firewood's pretty stable. And still got some gathering jobs over here. Let's go ahead and expand all this rock and iron. Very nice to see. Almost age 10 there. You know, at his age 10, he's like gonna go start chopping down trees. When I was 10, I was like playing my Nintendo 64 and, you know, sleeping in on summer days. Speaking of a Nintendo 64, I actually recently bought a used one off eBay and bought Paper Mario for it. I love Paper Mario. It's probably like one of my favorite games. But I started playing it and I got to Dry Outpost in that game. It's like kind of a, you know, area of the map you get to. And I went in and out of a shop and my Mario guy, he turned static, and then the whole screen turned static. And I'm hoping that maybe the game just overheated. I don't even know if that's a thing with Nintendo 64, but I was pretty bummed once it did that. Uh-oh, our health is dropping. Not good. He did grow up. Alright, so they're moved in together. Rome is 5. So we'll wait till he's about 9 and we'll assign a teacher here. So he can be taught. But yeah, so I got Paper Mario. Played it non-stop until like Dry Desert is... Our Dry Outpost is like Act 2 in the game, or Chapter 2, whatever. And I played it all the way to that, so I don't know if maybe I was just playing it too long. I also bought Mario Party 2, which me and friends played. It's really fun. It's a lot slower paced than I remember it being, but it's still pretty fun. So that's what I've been doing, you know, outside of this. Buying random things off of eBay for no reason. Alright, so what is the kind of the next thing we need to be building here? Our gatherer's hut is okay for food for now. Maybe a herbalist, because our health here is not looking too good. Maybe we should get the trade post up and running. 82 logs, 80 stone, and 40 iron. We can swing that. Let's go ahead and start having them supply it. We are going to be gathering all this stuff. So I think we'll be okay. Our next house we build, I think I'm going to build it on this side of the mountain. Or hill. So whoever has to go work the trade post can have somewhere to stay relatively close. And in the winter, they'll have somewhere to stop and warm up. How are we doing on firewood? And he's age 6. Let's put someone on firewood. I don't want that to be an issue. Did I take person off of... No, I do have a gatherer. Might need a second gatherer. Our health went back up there. Maybe they just had a cold. Someone got a cold. They got over it. They ate some onion and apple soup. And feeling a little better now. Got that cleared. Are we bringing... Yep, they sure are. Here come our herd of deer over here. Wow, right in the center of town, huh? Our tools are getting a little creepy here. We need some babies. Okay, Lila. That's my grandma's name. And Rome. You two will be very happy together, I assure you. Alright, we are going to need another gatherer. So let's go ahead and put one on there. So we have one laborer kind of doing everything at the moment. But once we get some firewood stored back up, I will take her off. And someone's going to have to become a teacher relatively soon. Unfortunately. I don't know, maybe we could hold it off a little longer, but I don't want to do it too long. Because it's always that, right? Like, it's always like, oh, it's now the right time. We have this to do and this to do. There's never really a good time to do it. They haven't even removed everything from there yet. I don't want him to age up without me putting a teacher in. Although, I don't know. I don't know if we should do it yet or not. Let's get a house plop down over here. Put his house like right here. Let them get to it when they want. We aren't going to need it anytime soon. Even if he turns 10, you know, his wife here is 1, so he's got some time to wait until they need a baby-making house. Firewood is growing. Let's get it to like 150 this time before we stop. What's our food? Food is... I don't remember what it was at, but 600 is not high enough for my liking. Ooh, all of a sudden it's above freezing. So Lila and Rome do well together. Even this lake has something in the middle of it. Even this, though this map has a lot more flat area, it doesn't, I don't know, I guess it feels bigger. Yeah, like what down here. I guess I didn't really look down here too much. Here we are. And where are we on this trading post? So we've got everything cleared. Now they just got to haul some crap. Well, get on it, people. I guess there's only one of you hauling. Alright, let's take you off of wood cutting. Close to 150. 2 gatherers yet. Oh, someone had another baby. They had another one. Frederick. They are pumping out the babies. Byron and Flossom only had Was it just the two? The boy and the girl? These two are definitely getting along a little better than those two. Our coats are dropping. Our tools are gonna be kind of an issue here. Soonish. Once he turns 9, I'm gonna want to assign a teacher. I wonder what we're gonna get first on our trading post over here. As in livestock and seed stuff. Will it let me build a bridge to that island? Let's just try. Oh, here we go, green. Oh, I can. Not that they'd be able to do much over there, but it's kind of cool that it's available. If we can figure out something to do with that little bit of land. 9? Alright, he's 9. Let's pause. And let's look for school teacher. What would it be called? The symbol is a book. Teacher. And let's wait for our first student to enroll in school, and we'll probably call it there. But so far so good. We have some community growth here. And these people are really cranking out the babies, which is good. You two could have another, you know, if you wanted, just saying. Our food is back above 1,000. I'm gonna try to leave 2 gatherers as long as possible, though. Our firewood is staying kind of stagnant, but we are in summer. Our tools is... it's staying at 10, but I know how that goes. They start dropping quick, and you before you know it. Did they ever get over to this house that I put over here? That I'll never be able to find. Where are you at? Wasn't it like in the middle over here? Next to the hill? Thought it... there it is, yeah. So they removed one tree. They're getting to it. I think they're mostly working on this, though. Because we only got one person doing labor. So their excuse is fine. There's only one of them. I understand. Still haven't got around to clearing these trees out. Come on, little Rome. Time to enroll in school. It sucks, but trust me, it's for the better of the community. So after this one, I think I might play a little off-screen just to get the town kind of up and going. It's always a little slow in the beginning, especially with this Adam and Eve kind of campaign. But I don't know, I kind of like starting from just the 2 people. It adds a little more flavor to the story. And it does look like he enrolled in school, so we got our first student, and we'll start having some educated workers. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave me a like. Consider subscribing if you'd like to see some more content, and I'll see you next time in Banished.